Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Angevin Dreams. So last time we became the Duke of Toulouse. We traveled to the Ile-de-France to pay homage to our liege, since we are no longer under our brother, the Duke of Anjou, who, as it turns out, controls none of the Duchy of Anjou. He holds none of it, none of his vassals hold... Oh, he doesn't even have vassals anymore. He owns none of it, not directly or indirectly. I own half, and Anjou's only 4, right? I own half of it, and the Duke of Neustria owns the other half. So Anjou is split between Toulouse and Neustria. I do hope one day to just take it. I do have a claim on it. I also have a claim on Touraine here, held by my brother. But, oh, he doesn't like me right now either. Oh, because I hold territory in his duchy. I'm not his vassal anymore, because I became a duke. Huh. Maybe it's time for our alliance to end. Is there a way I can end the alliance without... Just attacking him seems to be the only way to end the alliance. I'm curious what would happen if I break the alliance like that. Let's see, I spend 250 prestige, I lose a level of fame, I gain attacked an ally for 3 years, which is general opinion minus 25. Understandable. Oh yeah, he'll dislike me. Yeah, of course he would. Oh yeah, that's just gonna wait. Who's his heir? My nephew Theobald. House Wealth. Oh, who has pneumonia. Good for him. How old is my brother? 52? How old am I now? Oh yeah, I'm not actually going to declare war. I just wanted to see what would happen. I am 32. Oh, he's 20 years my senior. And I am still very stressed from not wanting to give up my ability to speak Iberian Vulgar, and then not having decent stress break options. So I just took on more stress. And then we took a trip down to, I believe it was in Foix, was it not? Yes, Foix, down to the mountains in Tarascon to meditate, which ended up changing our ambitious trait into content. Although on the way back I did encounter something that reduced my stress, which was the main reason I was on that trip to meditate. I was hoping that it would do something about my stress. Pope Sylvester II is having a grand tournament? I wonder, would it even be possible for me to get there? Would have me just travel overland. Oh, let's see. I would want Mountaineer, of course. I would nowhere near. Yeah, I would nowhere near be on time. Mercenary guards would make it faster. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting there until well after it starts. But that's okay, because I really don't want to spend the money on it anyway. Because I really do need to I really do need to save up for that grand wedding that we have promised for our son. I could petition my liege for something, but... Oh, do I not have to travel for this one? Wait, grant me a claimed title of another subject. Would that be like, say, hey, this, like, my brother is the Duke of Anjou, I should be the Duke of Anjou, or something like that? You know what? Yeah, we're actually going to... I'm not sure if I'm going to have to travel to the Ile-de-France again. It would make sense, but, yes, we will petition our liege. It'll cost me 100 prestige. Yes, I will have to travel. But only to the Ile-de-France and back. Like, I don't even think I need my caravan master for this, but I don't think I can not have my caravan master. Yeah, I don't need anything there. There are absolutely no dangers. I mean, Versailles is held by the king, is it not? So I'd be traveling through my land, one piece of someone else's, my land, and then the king's. So yeah, there shouldn't be any real danger. It's gonna cost us 2.5 months worth of income, but we'll do it. A fresh start. All packed and proper, we have finally come to the point where we can start our journey from Anjou to our next destination at Ile-de-France. As we depart from the holding and our mounts start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon and in one piece. I can't wait. Travel, the Metal Man. Truly, a stroll through Versailles is a gift from God. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark! Get me out of this metal prison. My squire took offense at my manner, even going so far as to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. Whatever this strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armor. I could, of course, have someone help him, but is it truly worth it? Consider the armor gone for a price. I would gain money and a hook on this individual. Huh. I mean, I could use more knights in my court. Let's see, offer him loyal squires for his fealty. You recruit him to my court, and he will be my personal champion. And he will be in my entourage. Or I could leave him to his fate and gain prestige. I would gain prestige for being an absolute bellend there? No, consider the armor gone for a price. Yes, I will invite him to my court. He is unlanded and noble and with no family, yes. He is Catholic and French. Skilled tactician, holy warrior. Meh prowess, considering the time, and that I'm only a duke, so yeah. He's better than some of my knights, so I shall use that book that I just got on him to recruit him. I am escorted into King Louis's throne room, where he beckons for me to approach and address him. I deftly present the evidence of my claim to the Duchy of Anjou, excellent, and highlight its strength over that of Duke Hugo, considering I actually hold half the duchy. After listening to the speech, he sits in silence for several moments as he mulls over my petition. Eventually he addresses me. You make some good arguments, but if I am to agree to your request, I will need something in return. Surely you would see it would benefit both of us if we come to some sort of arrangement. Let's see. Oh, he wants 50 gold. And 75 prestige. An attempt to convince my liege by other means. Yeah, dude, I'd be more willing to, like, give you a weak hook at this point than 50 gold. My king, perhaps I explained it poorly. King Louis thinks for a moment and cries, Pole, I require your counsel in this matter. The nobly born antiquarian steps forward eagerly, clutching his robe. Yes, a most delicate affair, my lord. Ethelweird, the king's master of the hunt, watches quietly from the sidelines. Perhaps I could appeal to his diplomatic nature. The king turns back to me, his attention already moving elsewhere. I need to do something. Let's see. Let's see, if I do that, there's a 42% chance. And now there's a 40% chance. Let's roll the dice on our 42% chance that my petition is accepted. Intrigue challenge against Paul de Uzes. I know just the thing to trip Paul up. Yes, I got the Duchy of Anjou. Excellent. And now I seem to be heading home. Travel arrival. At long last I am finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Anjou after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master, Thalmine, reports that we have journeyed for 49 days and traversed 11 baronies. Thank God I can go inside once more. Interesting. My wife gains prestige every time I leave and leave her in charge. And I come back safely. That's pretty cool. So now I can go ahead and make the Duchy of Anjou my primary title. At last, Duke Eudes of Anjou, as it should be, and should have been. There is my brother, Count Hugo of Auxerre, Nevers, and Touraine. There we go. It seems like the major powers in West Francia right now are Anjou and Neustria. How are things in Neustria? He holds the same number of counties as I do, personally. His military strength is similar to mine. Out of curiosity, with allies involved, his troops are of better quality as well. That would not be advisable right now. Even though I would love to take more of the Duchy of Anjou. Wait, do I not have claims to those? My claims that I could press are actually up in Neustria? Ah, that's right, I have to have the certain technology or whatnot before I can press claims over territory that rightly belongs in my duchy. I don't have claims to Sable and Maine, do I? Rennes, Rouen, Evreux, Bayeux, Alençon, Dessau, Eu. I have claims to, like, the entirety of Neustria. Interesting. Let's see, Saarbrücken. Where's Saarbrücken? Over there. In Frisia. And to Lingenberg, over in East Francia. Although fortunately everything that seems to be in West Francia are pressed claims, so I won't be losing those. Well, aside from Auvergne I gained because I think someone was trying to make a title but got really bad at it, and so gave me a claim to it. But that's okay. What is my current situation? I'm not employing a court physician. Yes, she died. And I've not wanted the expense of searching a new one, and I didn't have anyone reasonable to replace her last time I checked. I will double check now, though. Court physician. This fellow would be average. He also doesn't like me very much, so... Bertha would be poor. I'm going to stick with just not having one for now. Oh, I actually could negotiate an alliance with Duke Erlof of Provence. Let me guess, is he under... Oh, he has no liege? He is independent with absolutely no military strength. Okay. About Count Megenhart. Oh, that's plus 30 for him. Nice. No, I think I'm good. I don't need to negotiate any alliances right now. We will just sit back, let our treasury grow. What's going on with my council? He is collecting taxes. Do I have anyone who can replace him? No, not really. Wait. Oh, okay. It's just they list all of the powerful vassals first. I will go ahead and assign my nephew Valerian. And I know I usually have you I was gonna say I could have you stop assisting ruler and have you manage domain, but that would be quite a bit worse than what you currently do. Oh well. Yes, keep granting me +2 to diplomacy and martial, and +1 to the other 3. I need something to do about my stress. I can't meditate in seclusion again for about a year and a half. Oh, what's this grand tournament? Oh, it's about hosting a grand tournament. I don't know why you show me that as a possibility when there's absolutely no way I could afford it. I'm not going to go into a ruinous amount of debt just to hold a grand tournament. Especially when I'm saving for a grand wedding. Ooh. Are there any factions within my liege's realm? Grand tournament in... hold... somewhere. Hello, Brzeg. I have no idea where that is. Oh, way up in Pomerania. Interesting. I think I'm well-traveled enough as is right now. I've gone to Santiago, I've gone to Viborg, I've marched down into, Alcañiz. I think I am well-traveled enough. I wonder what it takes to actually get the Traveler trait. I would think traveling all the way to Santiago and traveling all the way up to Viborg while still a child would have been enough to have started me on that trait, but I suppose I am wrong. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, what's this? Count Bernat's feast. To my liege, I hereby invite you to a feast at my castle in Toulouse. Together we shall enjoy the fruits of the country. You hate me. But do I really believe you would do something so outrageous as to murder me when I'm accepting your hospitality? Oh, and I may lose stress. Yes, I will join your feast. Let us put the past behind us. It's supposed to start in December. I'm currently expected to arrive in early October. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll make some detours so that I'm not, like, there 2 months early. Let me customize my route. I start in Anjou, and then from Anjou, I'll go to Tours. And then Grandmont. I'll have to add another detour afterwards. You would have me travel through there still? Interesting. Yeah, the idea was to not travel through Aquitaine. Just travel through France and some of my territory within it. I can't travel along the river, can I? No, I can't travel through the... Oh, well. There we go. And then I'm not traveling through a foreign realm. There will be some chances for danger, but that's alright. We can deal. Yes, I absolutely 100% will join this feast. Who's in my entourage? Oh, my newest knight. Interesting. My nephew, and of course my caravan master. My nephew whom I hope to land at some point. My nephew-in-law, Count Bernat, is hosting a banquet in Toulouse, and time has come for us to depart. This feast is in is in honor of Mayor Bowdoin, a truly remarkable human being who deserves additional reverence. I do look forward to trying the wine of the Toulouse region, as well as enjoying the local cuisine. Let's see. What do I wish to do while I am down there? There's recreation. Murder. I don't want to murder anyone. Or seduce anyone. It'd be awesome if I could befriend, say, my host. I mean, I'd love to improve my relationship with him, but, let me see. Oh wait, no, not Duke Bernat the second. No, not him. I chose the wrong Bernat the second. No, I'm looking for our host. Can I not try to befriend our host? Wait, is this the Duke's? I thought this was my vassal Bernat's feast. Yeah, it's Count Bernat's feast. Why can I not try to befriend Count Bernat? I like that I can try to befriend my ally. That would be very useful. But I need to lose stress, and I need to lose stress badly. He gave a warm welcome to the guests and started the feast. I thought the feast was scheduled for December. Well, I'm still traveling down there, so there we go. Danger! Mountains out of molehills. The road has gotten incredibly hilly the past few hours, and everyone is beginning to weary. After a while longer, with no end of the hills in sight, one of my traveling companions, Thalmine, approaches me and says, "My lord, our mounts cannot carry on like this for much longer. The poor animals need a break, or I fear they'll collapse. We must stop to rest." She knows full well that this will delay our journey to Toulouse. Yeah, but I still have like over a month of leeway for getting to Toulouse. Yes, she is right. It would be wise to rest. That's fine. A lesson in Lucre. My son Eudes has just finished a lesson held by Elchanan on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Eudes seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. He's constantly talking about how everyone from the highest duke to the lowest sorcerer plays their own part in the economy of the realm. A strong sense of justice will endear you to the people. Wahaha! No, boy, what you need to do is bleed them dry. Emotions beget weakness, child. Suppress them. No. It is only fitting that I have a just son. I've always tried to be a gallant knight of a man, even when pursuing my ambitions. A strong sense of justice will endear you to the people, my boy. And he has finished learning Iberian Vulgar. Fantastic. My son, you've learned Iberian Vulgar. That's perfect. That is the native tongue of your betrothed. Now I would like you to study another language. Anglic? I could think of worse things to have him study. No. More important that you learn the Vulgar. considering we are the Dukes of Toulouse as well now. I mean, your little brother is in line to inherit Toulouse, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Unless I have more sons anytime soon, I'm going to disinherit him. He'll inherit everything. Unless, of course, you choose to give him some land. Which wouldn't be a bad idea. Yes. Start learning the Occlver. I wish I had the capacity to learn more languages in my old age, and learn it as well. But in my youth, I filled my brain with Norse and Arabic, and even Brythonic. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. I can't wait for that swain to make a fool of himself. We have a lovely time ahead of us. I gained 35 prestige. We still have 49 days until the feast begins. I'm just imposing myself on the hospitality of my vassal for like a month and a half before his feast starts. Man, I hope I get some stress loss options here. Now that we're doing something, let's go back to just normal speed. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our loathsome host, Count Bernat, has finally welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Count Bernat II negotiate with Mayor Milo. He gained diplomacy experience. Oh, I can just get the thing. Ah, but it doesn't list all the effects of that, though. Alright. A pleasing atmosphere. Ah, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting, while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. I even enjoy the waits between courses. They're not just chances to laugh and chat. They let you reflect on the dish you ate and the thought that went into it. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. This is where I want to be. I would lose 125 strat. I cannot stress enough how wonderful that would be, but good folk to mingle with here. Every guest with at least one trait in common with you gains 20 opinion of you. How many? Okay. Calm, patient, content. Calm, patient, content. Let me look at the guest list. I wonder if it counts those ones, because we're both skilled tacticians. Stubborn, patient, honest, gluttonous, content. I would get plus 20 opinion with him. Yeah, that totally would not be worth it. That would absolutely not be worth it, so, or I could gain 75 prestige, a chance to be seen with the great and the good. Nope, this is where I want to be. I lose 125 stress. I am no longer as overwhelmed by stress. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my sincere vassal, Mayor Baudouin. He inquires about my opinion on court alliances, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. See, it is a subject that fascinates me as well. I could not care less. No, it is a subject that interests me. A subject that fascinates me as well. Or at least I will pretend it is, because I'm not a douche. Honorary guest Mayor Baudouin praised for being dignified. He gains 150 prestige. As I stumble outside to relieve myself, I hear shouting around the corner. As I turn it, I see my acquaintance Duke Bernat sneer as he sinks his blade into the face of the cowering Valerian. Whatever sound I made must have been enough for Bernat turns towards me, surprise on his face. You're my ally. Our children are to wed. I have aided you in battle. You have aided me in battle. But you kill my nephew? Everyone will know of your crime. Not just my nephew, my steward. The nephew who I was hoping to land and mold into a great count himself. I suppose Count Aureo the Peaceful of Albi shall be my new steward, even though he is not the best option, but he is a powerful vassal. So. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my acquaintance Regalinde goes on and on about friendship. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? Let's see, I had an interesting conversation. No, why don't we talk more about you instead? Mayor Baudouin. Surprisingly, but not too surprisingly, Bernat mostly glosses over his guest and instead praises himself for the quality of the feast thrown. A tad rude at best, and the amount of clapping reflects that. Let's see. That was unseemly. Carmine tells a fantastic joke about whips. Okay. Oh, everyone lost stress over that too. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment, the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Count Bernat smiles at me. What a feast. Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Count Bernat's hall twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I will struggle to forget. But now I shall depart. I progress towards the eager revel. My tongue just doesn't like that for it right now. I progress towards the eager reveler trait and lose 38 stress. But now I shall depart. Wine, ale, and fine food. What better relief from the troubles of the world is there than a night of revelry? As each feast ends, I find myself planning the next. I wonder who will come. I gain the trait eager reveler. The feast has concluded. Effects from the feast. Every non-courtly attending vassal gained 15 opinion of Count Bernat. Count Bernat gained 150 prestige. Finish the feast. That feast took away all of my stress. Yet, at the cost of my nephew. My beloved nephew. At the hands of someone I thought I was on my way towards a friendship with. I would like to see that man dead. He is the ally. He is the father of my daughter's betrothed. My son Yudes is more likely to receive a good education due to Duchess Patruina's tutelage. Excellent. Speaking of sons, Sebastian is currently learning Doc Vulgar, right? No, he's learning Italian Vulgar. My daughter is... Oh, I forgot I had a third son. Patruina is too young to start learning a language. Francois is way too young to start learning a language. Oh, and Count Gosfried is having a grand tournament. Oh, thank God I can go inside again. When is his tournament? Wait, what about Prince Rodilchus? Organizing a tournament in Foggy... Oh, way down in Italy? Oof, when is it supposed to be? The 4th of May? I wouldn't get there till to September? Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry, Italian Prince. However, one of my neighbors here, the Count of Sable, of Sable, my rightful vassal, starts his, yes. He starts his tournament in 5 days. It is not possible for me to get there on time, it looks. Oh no, he doesn't start it in 5 days. I would have arrived 5 days late. I could bring it down so that I'm 3 days late, but not so that I'm on time. Oh well. That feast was well worth it. How is my relationship with him now? Excessive tariffs. County of Chartres gained smuggling ring for 5 years. Lame. My relationship with him is improving. As I was looking at it, it jumped from -50 to -49. Oh. He knows the old Vulgar. Good. Garcia of Gascon. Who is that and why could I... Oh! It's a claim of my vassal for the county of Armagnac. Where is that? Over there. That would expand the realm over which I hold sway. And it would probably improve my vassal's opinion of me if I pressed his claim. He has practically no army. I will declare war on Duke Garcia. Should I call an ally? It's tempting to call him and then just leave him to deal with it all. You killed my nephew. You owe me. I will call him to war. I can also make a rally point down in the south here. Totally forgot about that. You may be wondering, why am I making so many rally points? Because I just want one with a nice color, since that's the color that graces the army that marches under it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think the blue one will probably work. That is where my army shall gather. Oh, that's right, I can create a new men-at-arms regiment. I could create onagers. Well, once I have actually dealt with my... once I've actually dealt with that grand wedding, then I will look into expanding my men-at-arms. To the contemptuous youths, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Barcelona. Good. With one exception, the men of Barcelona are brave and wonderful folks. It has been my great pleasure to fight alongside with them multiple times in the past. Expectations. You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My son and heir youths approach me in the rare moment of contemplation. When I need it, I expect you to be there for me too. I'd get a weak hook on him, or that is what it means to be a guardian. No, that is what it means to be a guardian. Let me grow closer to being friends with my son and heir. Ah, my wife is pregnant once more. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Mayhap I will have more daughters. That would be fantastic. I will take loyalty and respect. Spouse opinion plus 50. Skills from spouse counselor tasks plus 25%. Unlock. So out of curiosity, for assist ruler, does that increase any of it? Wow. Four extra points out of that. With only stewardship being down to a +1 at this point. Fantastic. Not quite enough of a learning boost for me to learn another language, though. I really do need to convince my liege to make me the marshal instead of the chancellor. I mean, he has a better marshal than he did when he appointed me, but I would still be a better marshal. I wonder, what are the de jure kingdoms at this point? This down here is Aquitaine. That is Burgundy. That there is West Francia. Don't think I will own enough of a chunk of Aquitaine to make myself its king. Oh yes, of course, my liege already holds that title as well. Ah, we have taken the land in question. Let us pursue his tiny army. Slaughter at Langun. Oh, we've taken the enemy commander hostage. Excellent. What is this army? First army of Marcy. Perhaps one of his vassals. Of course, I have ticking war score. No, I'm not letting you liberate this. Are you mad? Obviously you are. Oh, Patruina, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you, and now we have a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? I'm not going to call you Ildegrad. Williswinthi. No, I'm definitely not going to. What was my mother's name? Adelaise? How about her mother's name? Egilona? Let's look for a good French name. Marie? Etiennette? L'Essence? Marthe? Elizabeth? Agne? Aude? Ermengarde? Mathilde? Almodis. I like that one. Almodis. That is our daughter's name. My daughter is Patruina and Almodis. Oh, that's not increased. That did not add to the war score. Oh well. Also a battle that did not increase the war score. I think these are just hostile armies, but they keep moving towards the land I'm occupying, so I can't allow them to liberate it. Are you going to come help Barcelona? Oh, I have a prisoner who can be ransomed. Oh, I have 2 prisoners that can be ransomed. Oh, that is really nice that they've added that. You are the heir to the piece of land which I am disputing right now. Interesting. I'll ransom you for 50. And Mayor Philippe, I'll ransom you for 30. Ah, unfortunately 10% of my war score was from one of those prisoners. Well, I suppose we shall go forth and try to besiege their capital. And unfortunately, we will have to see how that unfolds next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Crusader Kings 3 Angevin Dreams, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.